In this video, we are going to have a look at what is a base asset and how to pick the right one for your strategy. Coming up. One of the first things that you have to do when you're creating an API key for the bots platform is you have to pick your base asset. And as you can see, we have three different options at this moment. We have Bitcoin, Ethereum and USDT. And in this video, we're going to dive into why it is so important to make the right choice for your strategy. And most of you already know this, but a base asset is just an asset that you return to when you are not currently in a trade. So if you are not exposed to the market, you're not trading an active strategy, you will go back to either the USDT or the Bitcoin or the Ethereum. Which one you pick can actually make quite a big difference on the overall return on investment of your bot. To make it a little bit more visual, I'm going to walk over to our whiteboard and explain a scenario in more detail. So here we have our scenario where we have chosen Bitcoin as the base currency. And during this period, Bitcoin went up, so in theory our base would have increased in value, and even if we didn't do anything, we would have made money. But obviously we are going to be trading. So let's say in this scenario our strategy did one trade. So it flatlined for a very long period, then all of a sudden it came to life, did a very nice trade and exited again. If you were to have a fiat equivalent, then measured in fiat, you would have no fluctuations in both before the trade and after the trade. However, if we were to have noted our bot in the Bitcoin base coin, that would mean that even though we are not in a trade, the value of our portfolio goes up, which here, as you can see, would work out very nicely because we go up a little, we flatline, and then we take our profitable trade. So it can speed up how much money you're making and increase the overall returns of the bot. The only downside of this approach is that when you're exiting a trade and the market keeps falling, there's no real safe haven. So Bitcoin goes down by 50% and you've been trading another coin. You go back to Bitcoin for safety, but Bitcoin is also falling. So it's very important to realize that yes, it can boost your return on investment, but it can also add quite a lot more risk to your bot. So keep this in mind when you pick your base asset. So it ultimately depends on you and how much exposure you want your bot to have to the market. Do you want your customers to always experience the action and the fluctuations of the crypto market? Or do you want them to only experience those fluctuations when it's going your way? That is completely up to you, and it can make a very big difference on your return on investment. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below so we can get to them. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell. And if you want to find out more about the bots test period, then have a look at the video in the next screen and I will see you then.